Instacart is on a mission to have you not leave the couch this basketball season. Because between the pre-game rituals and the post-game interviews, it can be difficult to find time for everything else. So let Instacart take care of your game day snacks or weekly restocks and get delivery in as fast as 30 minutes. Because we hear it's bad luck to be hungry on game day. So download the Instacart app today and enjoy $0 delivery fees on your first 3 orders. Service fees apply for 3 orders in 14 days, excludes restaurants.
On today's Smart 7, Tories reel after reform, local election surge, Israel to launch new Gaza offensive and much more. It's Tuesday the 6th of May, it's World Asthma Day and happy birthday George Clooney.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
Friday saw Reform celebrating a wave of success in the local elections, mayoral elections and in the by-election in Runcorn and Helsby. They won the by-election by just 6 votes over Labour's candidate in what had been seen as a safe seat, and they also picked up 677 new council seats and 2 new Reform mayors. Dame Andrea Jenkins, a former Tory, now Reform mayor of Greater Lincolnshire, immediately courted controversy by suggesting that asylum seekers should be housed in tents. The growth of Reform saw the Tories lose a huge amount of council seats, but Tory leader Kemi Badenoch says she's confident that she can stop Nigel Farage's party.
My job is to make sure that he does not become Prime Minister because he does not have the answers to the problems the country is facing. How do we increase productivity? Immigration, a big issue. His answer is to have another minister. We have 2 ministers who are dealing with that. Those are not serious solutions.
Given Kemi's track record so far, that may not give much comfort to anyone who is concerned about reform. Chairman Zia Youssef was happy to double down on their new Trump-style agenda aimed at cutting DEI initiatives and ending practices like working from home.
What we need to do is stop demoralising our young people. So what we're talking about is stop teaching young people in schools writ large that they should hate their country, that they should be ashamed.
Monday evening saw counter-terrorist police granted more time to question 4 Iranian nationals who were arrested at various locations across the UK on Saturday. The arrests followed 2 separate anti-terrorism operations, one of which the Met Police say was aimed at preventing the targeting of specific premises. The men were arrested at various locations across the country, and the Met Police's head of counter-terrorism command, Dominic Murphy, says there's no link between the 2 cases, but the suspects in both were Iranian.
We will continue to work tirelessly. There are several hundred officers and staff working on this investigation, and we'll work very hard to ensure we understand the threats to the wider public. And of course, I would ask the public to avoid speculation.
Home Secretary Yvette Cooper says the 2 operations were some of the biggest seen in recent years and that the security services remained focused on all kinds of threats.
This reflects the complexity of the kinds of challenges to our national security that we continue to face, that we have set out, and that's why protecting our national security remains our top priority.
Israel announced a new offensive in Gaza on Monday, with Prime Minister Netanyahu promising what he called an intensive military operation aimed at defeating Hamas. There were warnings that Israel is planning to capture all of the Gaza Strip for an unspecified period of time, and it's expected that the civilian population will have to move to southern Gaza. The new offensive seems at odds with any plan to aid the release of the hostages, although there may still be potential for a ceasefire during Donald Trump's visit to Israel next week. In the meantime, Israel's aid blockade has continued for more than 60 days now, and Mahmoud Al-Saka, head of Oxfam Food Security, says things are grim on the ground.
So we are facing a catastrophic humanitarian situation. And today we are seeing that Gaza again is on the brink of famine, because it's simply there is no food left in Gaza.
Monday marked the beginning of 4 days of celebrations and commemorations of VE Day. The events, to mark 80 years since victory in Europe, began with a flypast by the Red Arrows over Buckingham Palace, watched by the King and Queen and various members of the royal family. The week will see events including a party on the HMS Belfast, one of the few surviving naval vessels from World War II, and Queen Camilla will visit an instalment of 30,000 ceramic poppies at the Tower of London. The events will culminate in 2 minutes of silence on Thursday to commemorate all who lost their lives. Monday's event saw actor Timothy Spall perform Winston Churchill's famous victory speech from May 1945.
My dear friends, this is your hour. This is not a victory of a party or of any class. It's a victory of the great British nation as a whole.
Still to come on today's Smart 7 in association with Metro, Harry Kane finally wins a trophy and celebrities line up for the Met Gala. Right after this.
If you're a parent or share a fridge with someone, Instacart is about to make grocery shopping so much easier. Because with family carts, you can share a cart with your partner and each add the items you want. Since between the two of you, odds are you'll both remember everything you need. And this way, you'll never have to eat milkless cereal again. So minimize the stress of the weekly shop with family carts. Download the Instacart app and get delivery in as fast as 30 minutes. Plus, enjoy $0 delivery fees on your first 3 orders. Service fees apply for 3 orders in 14 days. Excludes restaurants.
Welcome back.
There was one Premier League game on Bank Holiday Monday as Crystal Palace hosted Nottingham Forest and the game finished 1-1. As the end of the season nears, there was a much anticipated announcement from Liverpool that Trent Alexander-Arnold is leaving the league champions to head to Real Madrid next season. One player who's celebrating his European adventures is Harry Kane, who has just won the league with Bayern Munich, his first ever trophy.
I feel amazing. It's been a long time coming, obviously a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication. So it just feels sweet to win the title and the first one of my career.
If it's the first Monday in May, then it's got to be the Met Gala. The theme for this year's event was superfine, tailoring black style, and was inspired by the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute exhibition that featured the Black Dandy. Iconic looks were served throughout the night, but the big news was when Rihanna revealed she's pregnant with baby number 3. Her husband and co-curator of the night, A$AP Rocky, was suitably proud on the red carpet.
It was amazing, you know. We started holding that, you know, and it's time to just show the people what we was cooking up, and I'm glad everybody's happy for us, because we definitely happy, you know.
There's a new Spike Lee movie on the way that's due to premiere at the Cannes Film Festival later this month. It sees Lee reunited with Denzel Washington for their 5th movie together. Highest to Lowest features Washington as a rich businessman who has to make a choice about whether to further his own career or save a child's life. It's described as a neo-noir crime thriller, and the cast includes Ice Spice in her film debut, Jeffrey Wright and Mr. Rihanna, A$AP Rocky. It's due to hit Apple TV Plus in September.
So can you handle the mayhem? Can you handle the money? Can you handle the success? Can you handle the failure? Can you handle the lovers? Can you handle the memes? Can you handle everything that there is in between? That's the question I have for you. Can you handle it?
You've been listening to the Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Now at Verizon, we're locking in low prices for 3 years, guaranteed, on my plan. And you can get a single line for just $45 a month when you switch and bring your phone. That's our best price ever on unlimited welcome, with autopay plus taxes and fees, guaranteed for 3 years. Because at Verizon, we got you. Visit your local DC Verizon store today. $20 monthly promo credits applied over 36 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Price guarantee applies to then current base monthly rate. Additional terms and conditions apply.